Deep in the heart of the towering Himalayas, there exists a kingdom so mysterious, so uniquely different, that the outside world is still trying to figure it out. Bhutan. A place where happiness isn't just a byproduct of success, it's a government policy. How can a nation so small, tucked away in the mountain ranges of Asia, be shaping the future of the world's most vital pursuit? The pursuit of happiness. Introduction to Bhutan's unique philosophy. Nestled between India and China, Bhutan has long remained shrouded in mystery, largely untouched by modern-day influences. Unlike its more famous neighbours, this tiny kingdom is not known for its bustling cities or economic power. Instead, it is revered for a unique approach to life, a philosophy that measures a country's success not by GDP, but by gross national happiness, GNH. But how did Bhutan become the world's first nation to officially prioritize happiness over wealth? What's the secret behind its tranquil existence, its pristine landscapes, and its commitment to preserving culture, nature, and society? Join me on a journey into the hidden Himalayan kingdom, where every corner reveals a new layer of intrigue, wisdom, and a vision for a more balanced future. The birth of gross national happiness. The story begins in 1972 when King Jigme Singye Wangchuck introduced the concept of gross national happiness. This groundbreaking idea was born from the recognition that economic growth alone doesn't equate to well-being. It wasn't enough for Bhutan to follow the Western model of development, where financial success often leads to environmental degradation, social inequality, and mental health crises. Instead, King Wangchuck asked the crucial question: how can we build a society that is not just wealthy in material goods, but rich in human fulfillment? The result? The introduction of GNH, a holistic measure of well-being that considers the physical, mental, spiritual, and social health of its people. The 4 pillars of GNH. To ensure the sustainable development of Bhutan, GNH is based on 4 pillars that define the essence of this approach. Sustainable and equitable socio-economic development. Bhutan does not simply seek wealth, it aims for growth that benefits all its citizens equally, ensuring that progress doesn't leave anyone behind. Conservation of the environment. While other nations may chase economic progress at the expense of the environment, Bhutan remains fiercely committed to preserving its natural beauty. The country has enacted policies that guarantee 60% of its land remains forested, helping to maintain its status as one of the world's carbon-negative countries. Preservation and promotion of culture. In Bhutan, traditional customs and rituals hold an essential place in daily life. From the art of Thangka painting to the ancient practices of Buddhist meditation, Bhutan preserves its cultural heritage fiercely. This cultural pride creates a sense of community and belonging, strengthening the nation's fabric. Good governance. Governance in Bhutan is rooted in the belief that leaders should serve the people, not the other way around. Bhutan's approach to democracy emphasizes transparency, accountability, and ensuring the well-being of every citizen. The kingdom's peaceful transition from absolute monarchy to constitutional monarchy in 2008 is a testament to the nation's commitment to fair leadership. The reality of measuring happiness. Here's the catch: while Bhutan has set the standard for measuring happiness, implementing such a concept isn't without challenges. How do you measure happiness? Is it possible to quantify something as subjective as well-being? In Bhutan, happiness is tracked through an annual survey known as the GNH Index, where citizens are asked about various aspects of their lives, their mental health, their relationships, their satisfaction with work and community, and more. The results are used to guide policy decisions, ensuring that future developments align with the nation's commitment to well-being. Yet, despite the country's efforts, Bhutan faces its own struggles. Like any nation, Bhutan grapples with issues of inequality, poverty, and the pressure to modernize. The growing influence of global media and the internet also introduces new challenges. For example, the younger generation, exposed to Western lifestyles and desires for material wealth, may begin to question the traditional values of happiness promoted by GNH. The Green Dragon, Bhutan's ecological commitment. One of Bhutan's most defining features is its unparalleled commitment to environmental conservation. With towering mountains, lush forests, and crystal-clear rivers, Bhutan's natural beauty seems almost otherworldly. But it's not just about preserving scenic landscapes, it's about protecting the very foundation of their existence. Bhutan's commitment to sustainability is enshrined in its constitution, which mandates that the country must maintain at least 60% of its land under forest cover. This focus on ecological preservation not only helps combat climate change, but also strengthens Bhutan's sense of national identity. The kingdom has become a global leader in carbon neutrality, absorbing more carbon dioxide through its forests than the country emits. But the commitment goes beyond just conservation, it extends to sustainable farming, renewable energy, and ecotourism. Bhutan's pledge to become the world's first carbon-negative country is proof that environmental responsibility is a cornerstone of national policy. For Bhutan, nature is not separate from happiness. It is an integral part of it. The Bhutanese lifestyle, simplicity, and balance. For many outsiders, Bhutan's way of life appears idyllic. It's a place where the demands of modern life seem far less overwhelming. Technology doesn't dominate every aspect of daily life. People still prioritize community gatherings over screen time, and outdoor activities like hiking, farming, and meditation take precedence. But this simplicity comes with its own set of challenges. Bhutan is a country in transition. Young people are increasingly looking beyond their peaceful rural lives for opportunities in urban centres. The lure of globalization and the possibility of higher salaries in neighbouring countries tempt many. However, the Bhutanese government actively seeks to maintain the balance, emphasising that while material wealth has its place, it's not the ultimate goal. In Bhutan, the teachings of Buddhism resonate deeply in daily life. Buddhist philosophies of mindfulness, compassion, and impermanence shape the way Bhutanese people live. Meditation, prayer, and spiritual reflection are seen as essential practices for maintaining mental and emotional well-being. This connection to spirituality is what many believe is the key to Bhutan's happiness index, a holistic view of well-being that balances material needs with emotional and spiritual fulfillment. A hidden treasure in the 21st century. In an age dominated by consumerism and relentless pursuit of profit, Bhutan stands as a quiet anomaly. It is a country that dares to ask a question so many of us have forgotten. What truly makes us happy? While Western societies may focus on increasing productivity and accumulating wealth, Bhutan asks its citizens to seek something deeper: fulfillment, contentment, and balance. Here, technology is not seen as the ultimate solution. Instead, happiness is linked to time spent with family, the beauty of nature, and the joy of meaningful work. But this simplicity comes at a cost. Bhutan is balancing between preserving its traditional values and adapting to the ever-increasing global pressure to modernize. Will this delicate balance hold? The future of Bhutan's happiness experiment. As the world looks to adapt to the changing times, Bhutan's example has become a beacon of hope for many. Can a society truly thrive by focusing on happiness? Bhutan's experiment has shown us that it's not only possible, but perhaps the most sustainable approach. But the challenge is ongoing. As Bhutan becomes more connected to the global community, it faces new pressures to adapt its unique way of life. The question remains, can Bhutan retain its happiness-focused approach amidst globalization and technological change? In the coming years, we may witness how this tiny Himalayan kingdom, with its unique values, continues to inspire and challenge the world's understanding of what makes a society truly prosperous. Conclusion: the call to action. Bhutan's approach to happiness challenges the very foundations of how we think about success. It's a call to rethink our priorities, to measure well-being not just in dollars, but in smiles. So, what if we embraced Bhutan's philosophy in our own lives? What if we measured our success not by what we own or how much we earn, but by how well we care for ourselves, our communities, and the planet? Bhutan may be a small kingdom, but its impact is enormous. Bhutan has shown us that the answer might just lie in the balance between tradition, nature, and humanity. Maybe, just maybe, Bhutan's hidden treasure is the key to unlocking a new world of happiness for us all. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed learning about Bhutan's approach to happiness, hit the like button and subscribe for more fascinating insights.